Baseball coming up in a few minutes from U.S. Cellular Field. White Sox baseball is next. Jed Lowry makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Leading off tonight for Houston, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
First pitch tonight is looked at for strike one as we get underway at 7:11 p.m. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove of winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And it hasn't been a homestand to remember so far. They're just 2 and 3 in their first 5 games, so they're going to need to pick it up.
Jonathan
Villar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes. Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Out of play. Another 0-2 coming. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The White Sox are challenging the
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out, so this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Jose Altuve will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Astros nothing. Sox coming up. It's the 2005 Fall Classic all over again on Major League Baseball, the show. Now the starting lineup for the White Sox looks like this. On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Melky Cabrera will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Pretty nice bounce. You can bet. Pitch count will not be a factor if he can keep that pace up.
Here's the first offering. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Carter is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Chris Carter will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. It's gone. And the second frame gets started with a bang.
The left fielder, number 11.
It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead. Evan Gattis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now this pitch is hit on the ground to the right side, and it'll get through. Some magic on 0-2. It's a base hit.
And here's where, on the mound, you got to tell yourself, you did everything right there. This was an 0-2 pitch, and he did a great job of getting him to hit it on the ground. Just happens to find a hole on the right side. I mean, what are you going to do?
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he puts it away for out number 1.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Matt Dominguez will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down. And there he goes towards second. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Jason Castro will get his first opportunity now. Now here's the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Pause, now the pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Jake Marisnick will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0. Fouled back. And the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Over to his left. He's up with it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Adam LaRoche will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Eric Karros, these Astros entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
And the road hasn't been all that kind to them either. They've dropped this trip. So they're in need of a well-pitched game here in a bad way.
And now a pitch on the way. And, oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Avisail Garcia will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Well, for LaRoche, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Carter is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Connor Gillespie will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now here's the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Gaddis will make the play here, and that's out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Alexi Ramirez will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Jonathan Villar is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Jonathan.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the pitch. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. 1 away here to begin the third. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The pitch. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Eaton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Chris Carter will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. In there, no balls and a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Pitch on the way. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Evan Gaddis will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Bonifacio is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Tyler Flowers will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Swung on and popped high in the air out toward short right field. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out. And with 1 gone now in the inning, let's take a look at the White Sox upcoming schedule here on the show to see where they'll be for the next 7 days. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. And as you see there, currently number 2 in the American League in the stolen base chase. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
And he's right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. Gaddis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Adam Eaton will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. That's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here comes a 1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. That'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. George Springer will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Matt Dominguez will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. And now a pitch on the way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Jason Castro will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And that's taken for strike one. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's double number 3 so far on the year. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Cabrera is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Jake Marisnick will get another shot to do some damage. He had the 3-run homer his first time around. And that is going to be a base hit. They're going to try to wave that runner around third. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Jed Lowry will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. Melky Cabrera will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Now a swing and a high pop out that looks to be headed beyond the pitcher's mound. Lowry is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set now.
So one away, and that'll bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger, Jose Abreu. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now here it comes. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Adam LaRoche will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Jonathan Villar will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. And a high strike there, 0-1. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Jose Altuve will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Ramirez has this at short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Chris Carter will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
The 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Avisail Garcia will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch coming. Connor Gillespie will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Gaddis will make the play here, and that's out number 2. Alexi Ramirez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Upstairs again here. It's 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Evan Gaddis will lead things off here for Houston as they look to get things started in this 6th inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a pitch on the way. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Therefore, it is Garcia, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder
George Springer will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here's the first offering. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. Garcia is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Jason Castro will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Tyler Flowers will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Emilio Bonifacio will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out. Adam Eaton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. He's set, now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. He waits, now the pitch. Lined into left field, a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Melky Cabrera will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. First pitch coming. On the move is Eaton. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. White Sox leave 1. They can't chip into that. Petrichka is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Jake Marisnick will stand in as winning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. And some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
That backdoor slider catches the corner, or close enough at least. 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Jonathan Villar is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Swinging a hard hit ball toward the hole, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Jose Altuve will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
First baseman number 23.
Chris Carter will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Now another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Jose Abreu will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. In the air to right center. Marisnick is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th. Adam LaRoche will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game...
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. Evan Gaddis will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
The left fielder, number 11.
Grounded foul off to the right. Pitch on the way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Ready with another 0-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another 0-2 home. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. George Springer will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Matt Dominguez will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set, now the pitch. Hit hard to short. Look at the spin. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Jason Castro will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Yeah.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now. Jake Marisnick come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
He's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a...
Garcia is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Connor Gillespie will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Marisnick is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. 1 pitch, 1 gone. Alexi Ramirez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Here's a ball headed for left center, and that'll get over the head of Lowry at short. It's a base hit. Tyler Flowers will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And here's the first pitch. Ramirez running at first. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The tag put down by Altuve, and he is out at second base. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Ball 2. And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1 and 2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
Full count, 3 and 2. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. Full count pitch on its way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Adam Eaton will stand in for the 4th time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Gaddis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Jed Lowry will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. Daniel Webb will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Jed Lowry is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And he's right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. Cabrera is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Jonathan Villar will dig in. He singled his last time around. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Again, a 1-2. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Another 1-2 delivery. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Jose Altuve will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. The 0-2 once more. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Nothing doing here this half. Melky Cabrera will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Jose Abreu will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. The pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. And they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Moving left is Lowry. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. Adam LaRoche with the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy. And he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game.